breathing in forwards to a strong plank. Breathing out to bend your knees and sit back. Breathing in, drawing your body up and along ground, lifting the chin. Breathing out, sending the hips away, lengthening all the way on the back body. Breathing in forwards to a strong plank. Breathing out to bend the knees and sit all the way back. Breathing in, pull the body up and along the ground, lifting the chin. Breathing out to curl the toes, hips go back and the head draws down. Breathing in forwards to a strong plank. Breathing out to bend your knees and sit back to your heels. A couple more times. Breathing in, working the curve of your lower spine. And then breathing out, a nice long release. Breathing in forwards to plank. And breathing out bend the knees and sit back. One more time. Breathing in, bring the body to pull up and through. And as you breathe out, sending your hips back. And just walking it down on the spot here. Just treading it away. One heel down, and then the other heel down. And now let's come onto your knees. And let's place your right foot forwards. Take down your right hand to the side of your foot. And bring your left arm to take a nice big reach up and over, looking up towards your hand. And bring your hand back down, curl the toes, lift up the back knee, stretching to the calf, opening to the right and looking up. Then releasing your knee back down. Come back up through the middle, raising your arms high. Taking your right hand back behind the left if you can. Working into that shoulder girdle release. And then letting your arms down and move back on the back knee. Digging the heel in, extending through the tailbone. Drawing downwards with your shoulders. And then stretching the toes downwards towards the floor. And then drawing all the way back. And again, stretching downwards with the foot. And then drawing all the way back. One more time, lengthening away through the ankle of the foot. And then drawing all the way back. And giving a little round up through your back. Lock your knees beneath you. And come on up to a kneeling position. Let's take a deep breath in as you raise one arm. And as you breathe out, let's follow that hand all the way back and down to your neck. Changing over, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, following that hand all the way back and on down. And again, breathing in, breathing out, opening up the front body a little, working through your neck. Again, breathing in, lift open, shoulders open, following the hand back. Two more here. Breathing in, breathing out, open it back. One more time, breathing in, breathing out, open back and down. And then bring your left leg to step forwards. Take down your left hand to the side of your foot. Bring your right arm to stretch across and over. And bring your hand down to the floor, curl the toes, lift up the back knee. Turning to the left and raise your arms, stretching into the calf. Letting the knee back down again, going up through the middle, raising your arms, left hand back behind the right, drawing the shoulders back a little. And letting your arms all the way back down, moving back upon that back knee. Dig the heel in, draw your toes back. Relax back your shoulders a little. And then giving a little bit more interest to the ankle of the foot. your lower back, peeling the spine away from the ground. Breathing in, and then breathing out to lower your back down, vertebrae after vertebrae. Again, deep breath in, breathing out to engage with your core, ripple the back away from the ground, try and keep the buttocks relaxed. Breathing in, and then breathing out, lower your back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Again, deep breath in. As you breathe out, ripple your back away from the ground, just noticing how that feels for you today. Deep breath in. And if this is a therapy, as you breathe out, you'll lower your back down, that your back needs today. Carry on. Now, I'm going to be working in the arms, drawing back of the body. Now, you can do this with or without the weights. So we're taking a deep breath in. As you breathe out, rippling the back up and away from the ground. Breathing in to raise both arms. Breathing out, engaging the core as you take your arms back a little. Breathing in to draw your arms back up again. And breathing out to lower your back, lower your arms all the way back down to the earth. Breathing in, breathing out to ripple through the vertebrae and lift the hips. Breathing in, raising your arms. As you breathe out, engage the core a little stronger, that your arms go back of your body. Breathing in to raise your arms, and breathing out to lower your arms and your back all the way back down to the earth. Breathing in, breathing out as you ripple through the vertebrae, lift the hips. Breathing in, raising your arms. Breathing out, engaging the core as you take your arms back. Breathing in, raising your arms up again. Breathing out to lower your arms and lower your back all the way back down. here and lower. One more time. And relax it down. Good. Coming all the way down now onto your forearms. Coming into your plank. So as we bring the body slightly forwards into your forearms, no, today you could stay on the knees, or if it feels okay, brace the legs and push back into the heels. Let's take a deep breath in here, and as you breathe out, engaging with the core. Deep breath in, and strong breath out. Breathing in and out 3. In, out 4. In, out 5. In, out 6. In, out 7. In, out 8. In, out 9. In, out 10. In, out 11. In, out 12. In, out 13. In, out 14. In, out 15. In, out 16. In, out 17. In, out 18. In, out 19. And in, out 20. Gently lower your body down. And let's just take one arm out along the floor. Gently roll your body towards the shoulder, tucking the knees in. And then if you can, raise the opposite arm, looking up. Feel the release through the chest and also into the lower back. And then all the way back around to the belly. Let's go the other way. And then tucking the knees in, raising them up. Then coming all the way back around upon your belly. Now bringing the weights along down by your side. So I have an option here to work into your breaststroke, to work also the triceps. Turn your feet slightly in, and just to begin with here, just drop your shoulders forwards, down and in towards the ground. As you breathe in through your nose, roll back and down with both shoulders. As you breathe out of your mouth, engaging the core, lifting and hovering. Breathing to stay, and then breathing out to lower, and let your shoulders back to the floor. Breathing in, rolling back and down with both shoulders. As you breathe out, engage the core, we lift, we hover. Breathing in to stay, and breathing out, softly lowering your shoulders back. Breathing in, rolling back and down with both shoulders. Breathing out, pull up through the core center as you rise up. Breathing in, and then breathing out as you lower all the way back on down. So option to bring the hands underneath your weights. Breathing in to roll back and down with both shoulders. And breathing out to engage with your core as you lift. Breathing in to stay. And then breathing out to lower and then the shoulders forwards again. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out to engage with your core as you lift. Breathing in to stay. And breathing out to lower all the way back. Breathing in, rolling back and down with both shoulders. Breathing out, pressing your palms up towards the ceiling. Breathing in to stay. Then breathing out as we lower all the way back on down. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out to lift and hover. Breathing in to stay. Then breathing out as we lower all the way back. Last one, breathing in. Shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out to engage the core as you lift. Breathing in to stay. And breathing out to lower all the way back on down. Just place your weights down. Gently pressing your body up onto your hands and your knees. Now coming into a rear shoulder stretch. So I'm going to be working underneath with my right shoulder. Option to bring your right leg out to the side for an inner thigh stretch. If you put the leg in, do that first. And then lower your right shoulder beneath. Take your ear down towards the ground. just be careful because again, because you're holding something, you will be bringing in the shoulders. So what we try not to pull up into is that shoulder hunch. Alright, so just keeping the shoulders down. We can maybe start off with just one weight. Taking a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, slowly rolling your body either halfway or down to the floor, depending on how that feels for your back today. Breathing in, and then breathing out to improve your spine and gently peel the body back up to seated. Breathing in through your nose, breathe out of your mouth and engage your core, lowering your body back. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Improve the spine and peel the body all the way back up. Now this easy, maybe take both weights. And I'm just going to put them one on top of the other, so I'm kind of stacking them up like that. Okay? And then as I go back, breathing in, breathing out. Slowly lowering body back. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Engaging your core and slowly coming up. Just keeping the shoulders down. Deep breath in. Breathing out. Engaging with your core as you lower back through your spine. Breathing in. Breathing out. Engaging with your core as you sit back on up. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Lowering your body carefully back. Breathing in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth as we gently draw back on up. Again, deep breath in, breathing out, lowering your body back. Breathing in, breathing out, engaging the core as you draw up. Last one, deep breath in, breathing out, slowly lowering your body back. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Imprint the spine and peel the body all the way back on up. Okay, coming around onto your side for me from here. Let's lengthen the body out and along the floor. Pointing your toes, get your body in a lovely strong line. Arm coming out, head resting down. And then as you bring up the top leg for me, breathing out, stretching the leg away, breathing into that. And as always, just doing it without anything, just getting used to how that feels. Breathing out, breathing in. Okay, and just know if that's enough today, absolutely carry on. If you can take the hand support away, maybe you're taking your hand back behind your head. If you want to incorporate your weight, we can bring it up high, and we can draw down and back, okay? Another option may be to bring that arm forwards and to draw down as you go up and back, okay? So another direction, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out and in, breathing out, engage the core, breathing in, and again breathing out and in, breathing out and in, and again breathing out, press and in, one more and in. Okay, place the weight down for a moment, tuck your knees all the way up in and towards you. Now you can either leave your head down or we can prop it up for this next one. Big toes connected. I'm going to roll back the top knee and then lower it back down. As you roll the knee back, breathing out. As you lower, breathing in. Now if you would like to work the rotator cuff in here, holding on to your weight, locking it into your ribs, and as you roll the knee back, engaging with your core and lowering. Breathing out, rotate back, breathing in. Really think about the leg. I know sometimes when we add a few things in together, we start to lessen the degree of usage on one area. So try and really think about your core, think about the rotation. Try not to roll your body backwards. So you want to really lock into the core to keep the body still. Breathing out, press and back. Again, breathing out, Breathing out to raise the top leg. Breathing into lower. See how it feels. Maybe take your hands support away. Know where your balance is. If you'd like to use your weight, you've got two things to choose from here. Either leg coming down, okay, and arm coming down to your leg, or pressing downwards in front. Might be a bit more challenging. Breathing out to press. Breathing in. Just see what your body needs. Alright, if you want to go for that big challenge, then that arm coming forwards is going to be a bit more challenging. And again, breathing out. Breathing in. So see how much you can really work the core. So really inspire the core to get going. And back. Again, breathing out as you press. And back. Two more there. Breathing out. So remember, you are going to use the weights. You might do it for 10, you might do it for the whole lot. I was teaching this yesterday and the ladies were saying it distracted them. Okay, so I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, right? But if that's good for you and you can still concentrate on your core, absolutely go for it. If not, another time. So we're going to roll the body all the way down to the floor, ground your feet, find your neutral back. Alright, all the important features of 100. Then if you are going to bring the legs up off the ground, one and then another, either keeping the knees bent or extending the legs. Then from there, if you're picking your head up, you could be supporting your head, elbows wide. You could be patting the air by your side. You can lift your weights and you can choose one way. So breathing in and breathing out. And again, breathing in and breathing out. So we're going with 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 taking both hands back behind your head. Breathing in through your nose, not the chin. And breathing out, raising your body, keeping a neutral spine. Breathing in to stay. Then breathing out, engaging with the core as you lower. Breathing in, nodding your chin. Breathing out and engaging the core as you lift. Breathing in, and then breathing out and engaging the core as you lower. This time, breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, pick up and position your body across to the right. Breathing in, and breathing out to engage with your core as you lower back down. Breathing in, nodding your chin. Breathing out, pick up and position to the left. Breathing in to stay. Breathing out, engaging the core as you lower. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, position up and across to the right. Breathing in and breathing out as you lower your body all the way back down. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, position across to the left. Breathing in and breathing out as you lower. If you want to make that just a little harder, have the feet up again with the knees bent. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, pick up and position across to the right. Breathing in and breathing out to engage the core as you lower. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, position to the left. Breathing in and breathing out as you lower all the way back on down. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, position across to the right. Breathing in and breathing out as you lower all the way back on down. One more time. Breathing in, breathing out, position across. Breathing in and breathing out as we lower all the way back on down. Ground your feet for me. Gently turn to one side and come on up to seated. Okay, now coming in for your last posture, and I'm just going to look at rolling. Okay, now if you know already your back is not happy to do the rolling session today, then just place your fingers beneath your knees and then tuck under a little. So we breathe in to go back and breathe out to come forwards. Okay, so that would be an easier way. We could use the hands and the elbows, and then we could gently press the body up, breathing in and breathing out to push forwards. So just getting used to rolling along the spine, using your abdominals to bring you forwards, all right? And try and make it as relaxed as you can, all right? In to go back, out to come forwards. And sometimes it's okay, it doesn't need to be perfect. We're just working on stretching the muscles that run along your vertebrae. Now if it's going well, okay, then you can make it a bit harder. Maybe hold on around your ankles and tuck your head in. Breathing in and out to come forwards. Breathing in and out to come forwards into rolling like a ball. In and out, all right? We just want to again strengthen, lengthen, and know that you're in control of what you're doing, okay? Good. And if it's all going well, maybe come to open leg rocker where the legs come a little bit longer. In to go back, out to come forwards and balance. So in going back, out coming up, using your abdominals to pull you up to balance. And you carry this one, bend your knees if your hamstrings are not going to be compliant with the straight legs. That would be okay. Alright, finishing off your last one. And then if we just bring in your right leg, pop it over the top of your left. Left leg can come up to the side of you if you want to, or you can leave it straight. And then draw your left arm in towards your right knee. And then sitting the body up nice and tall and looking over the shoulder. And then you can either go to a half prayer, or you could post your hand beneath your knee and find your fingers. Really lengthening there through the neck, through the spine, looking as far around over your shoulder as you can. And gently release, and we change sides. Taking the left leg over the right. You can tuck the right leg beneath if you would like to, and hug the leg in, and sitting the body up nice and tall, and using the variation that you did from the other side. And then gently come back round. Now coming to a seated position of your choice, I'm going to stretch out your triceps, your shoulders and your neck. So first of all, dropping back your right arm behind your head. You can either encourage the elbow over, hold on to it. You can drop your hand around by your face and hold on to your fingers and gently pull down a little. And if you know that the fingers reach behind you, you can hold on and then pull down a little. So the lower arm is the one that's encouraging the arm to stretch a little bit further. And then changing sides. So again, either holding the elbow or holding your hand in front, or holding the hand at the back. Keeping the head up in the middle. And then letting it go. Then bringing your right arm across, left arm beneath, wrap your arms up, forwards with the arms a little, going up if you can. And then letting it go, changing sides, bring the arm across, lace the arm beneath, coming forwards, drawing on up. And releasing it down, bring your arms all the way back of your body, rolling down with the shoulders, nice tall spine, tucking your head inwards. And just seek out a stretch along the back of your neck. And then tucking your chin to one side of your collarbone. Into the middle, and the other side of your collarbone, into the middle, raising your head up, and then lowering one ear towards one shoulder, and then back up, and to the other shoulder. Back up. Bring your arms to come around the front of your body. Taking a deep breath in, coming up high. Breathing out, opening it back and wide. And again, let's bring the arms in forwards. Breathing in, coming up high. Breathing out, opening it back and wide. One more time. Shrug it forwards. Breathing in. Breathing out, opening it wide. And you're all finished. Well done, well done.